From
That
what
kind
I
of
can
card
tell,
causes fistfights. And I have a bread tie
uh,
in my hand for some reason. Welcome to episode 2 of Talon Talk. Today we have Secret Lair, and we got to talk about some AI. I know that sounds weird, but there's a way to tie it in. So, let's start with the Secret Lair and what's coming
tomorrow, as we
tomorrow.
record
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. So, by the time you're seeing this, all the Secret Lair stuff will be out for the Super Drop, I think it is.
Yes, the secret scare super drop.
Yeah. All right. So, what are some cards in there? Armageddon, Demonic Tutor. I know Ethan's excited about the Demonic Tutor.
Well, okay, so I think we should break it down by each one because there are a lot. I already lost count.
Yeah. Yeah. The little bar on my screen
So
is like.
yeah, so we'll just start with the Kieran Yanner artist series release.
Oh yeah. Maybe I should have said the what the drop was called first, or the set, whatever series.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
So let's start with that one.
you
First
were
card on that
saying
one. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
you
Lead the
started,
charge. Lead the
you got
charge.
you got Armageddon, Northern Paladin, Demonic Tutor, and Lord of the Pit. Obviously, Demonic Tutor being the probably most popular one.
Yeah, I do have an issue here though. You know, you look at all these banned cards, and we'll get into that in the next video. But why the hell isn't Armageddon a banned card?
It's a valid game strategy.
No, that is
So,
evil.
from
That
what
kind
I
of
can
card
tell,
causes fistfights. And I have a bread tie in my hand for some reason.
cards get banned mostly when they go like infinite, or it's like like a turn two winning kind of combo. It seems not everything,
Or
but
I feel like they also get banned when everybody runs the same combo. It
I
takes away
guess.
like the creativity of it.
yeah.
Just
But I mean, there's always
imagine.
going to be a meta.
Yeah.
But just imagine, right? You play this card. Like, I have a card in Kona, I forget what it's called. It lets me search for like 10 basic lands. Right? Let's say I play that card. I'm like all excited. I get all my lands out. And then you just go ahead and play an Armageddon. I'm flipping the table.
Counter spell.
Flipping the table. Never play again. But yeah, the Demonic Tutor, really, that's a good value though for a Secret Lair, because Demonic Tutor on its own is like $50, and 45, something like that, and the Secret Lair is only $50 if you get the non-foil one, right?
It's 40.
Oh, 40, even better.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, you got to imagine though, when that comes out, the price for Demonic Tutor is going to drop a bit.
yeah,
Or specifically, that card might go below 40. I'm not sure. Just depends on the market.
yeah.
Well, the Secret Lair version is, pretty nice art in my opinion. So I see it holding its value pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, some of the arts and these other Secret Lair drops we're gonna get to is questionable.
Oh,
But I mean,
you damn right they are.
art is subjective.
You damn right. Now I do like the artworks in Secret Lairs. I'm not a huge fan of buying Secret Lair stuff. I don't know why. It's just, I guess I'm just a cheapo, so
Well,
I'd rather just buy the card that I'm going to use, because chances are in each Secret Lair there's only one card that I want.
You expect value, I'm guessing, but Secret Lairs don't always match the value that they're listed for.
True.
yeah.
I just, like, I'm very specific with the kind of cards that I play, so I can't buy a whole thing and like, but I don't know, that could change with some of the ones coming up here because there are some cool ones. But Lord of the Pit's a demon, Ethan. You could add that to your demon deck if it's worthy.
I don't like the sack.
Yeah,
At the
I don't
beginning
like
of the upkeep.
I don't like losing life and sacrificing creatures. And I did
Yeah.
feel a certain type of way about Northern Paladin, but I don't know if I should bring it up here on what my thoughts were on that.
I think you should save that. Save that thought.
Save that thought,
Save that thought for later.
like later in this video.
Sure.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm just
so
gonna come out and I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Oh,
It should be on the
man.
ban list.
Oh,
It should be
man.
on the ban list.
Northern Paladin.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
racist. It's racist.
Well, no. But
Pay a white card that you pay 2 white to destroy a target black creature. Could have been any other color.
No, it says black permanent.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think you're trying to project here.
I'm just trying to be funny, but being racist is not a funny thing. I just feel like no thought was put into that there, but that's okay. Let's just move on to the next series here, and we'll just
Okay.
forget about that.
Dreaming
it's out there.
Darkly by Jim Woodring.
Yeah, so I'm going to start off by saying that I didn't read a single one of these cards here, so I don't have an opinion on at the moment. Other than I do like the black and white artwork, though. I think that's pretty cool.
So Guardian Project is insane. If you're running a Creatures Matters deck.
Right. And the other two.
Oh, that would
being
be good
the
in
Hidden
Kona.
Realm And Soul Herder.
Dude.
Only if you're playing a
A blank
blue, white,
deck.
green deck.
Yo.
Like, you know.
Soul
So I don't
Herder
see-
in a blink deck would be pretty cool too. Sorry.
That card looks cool because it looks like an eyeball. Dude, I got to get Guardian Project for Kona. Cricket.
Yeah, not a whole lot to say about this one. If you like the art.
Yeah, the art's cool. But for me, art just isn't enough for me to buy it. But these are new cards, though, too. These aren't, like, just alternate arts of...
No, these are alternate arts. These cards are already in the game.
Oh, they are?
These are reprints, technically.
Okay. Well, I'm stupid, so... Alright, next series we got is very fitting for this time of year. Trick or Treat. Now, let me ask you this question. Is this series a trick or a treat?
I'm gonna say it's a treat.
Say it's a treat.
Yeah, I don't really see. I don't know like the total value of all these cards off the top of my head. I probably should have looked that up, but I don't
I'm
think
only
you're getting
gonna
tricked here.
I'm only gonna say that because two of the cards are very prominent commanders: Voja, Jaws of the Conclave, and Wilhelt the Rock Cleaver. Wilhelt
Yeah.
is arguably the best zombie commander, and Voja is insane by itself as well.
And I like Vito, even though he's not banned in Commander,
I'm going to be honest with you.
but he's banned in Standard.
Even though I don't use it, I think Kotus is one of the best zombie commanders. I've gotten effed up by that card on Arena so many damn times. Makes me cry. But I do like that there's a vampire and a zombie in there because I'm a fan of both, so...
Also fits the theme. There's also
It
a
does.
ninja in there. Did you notice that?
I did. You know, there was a time where I was excited for ninjas when I wanted to build that Eureka deck, but I kind of just got over it. I think playing it on Untapped just put a bad taste in my mouth for some reason.
Every
Felt
time
like
I've seen it played in a YouTube video or someone's playing it, usually does pretty well.
Yeah, you know who has a really nasty Eureka deck on Magic Arena? Covert Go Blue. He poops all over people. It's crazy. Next series. Okay. Jaws.
So I like those. It's an interesting take.
Um,
Now, I here's what I don't like. Why is it got to be red, not blue?
no. Oh, well, red is, burn. It's
Jaws
aggro.
doesn't burn anybody, bro. He eats them.
Listen, just because something is a color doesn't mean it's going to be that color in Magic.
Yeah. Black Panther.
Just because they did that with Captain America
Yeah,
doesn't
it doesn't
mean
mean.
everything
Yeah.
is going to be that way. So with
Whatever.
that being said, I like that this is an all red set.
Yeah, it's you know what? I'm not mad at either because I have yet to build a mono red deck, and I'm excited when I see like just mono red cards coming out because I haven't done it yet, and you never know what we can build. So, but
Well,
so I was gonna wear my Jaws shirt for this video. For when we got this, the thing is, I didn't know whether or not I was gonna shit on this secret lair or like it, so I didn't want to wear a shirt and then poop on it.
to me, this one's just kind of so-so.
Yeah,
Sneak attack is pretty good. A braid is kind of like a red staple. What is that one? Descent into. Sorry, I can't read it. I can't
It's
make it
okay.
bigger either. And then Jaws itself is an original card, so
Oh, it's Descent into Avernus.
okay.
yeah.
So it's
I got away from blood tokens. Not my favorite thing anymore. I know they can be good. My whole thing is just like I really don't like to discard cards. They were cool
you
for a
definitely
minute, but
gotta know what you're doing if you're gonna be discarding.
yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, you are just
You
putting
gotta
yourself
mix.
behind.
In my opinion, and this could be just wrong, but if you're using blood tokens, I think you have to run black in your deck with red
Yeah.
because you're gonna have a lot of stuff in the graveyard. That's something. I didn't really try to build a really good deck about that. Plus, I built it when I was just starting Commander. So, all right, what do we got next here? Oh God, dude,
The
listen,
one that we have a problem with.
listen. Here's the thing. If you like The Office, that's fine. It might be a great TV show. It might be funny. It might be whatever. But it does not belong in Magic the Gathering. Why the hell do we have Dwight on a Magic the Gathering card?
I don't know. And I'm
I
trying
don't
to think,
either.
okay, would it be any better if it was just or if it was all the characters from The Office?
No.
I think that it would be better if they just didn't make an Office Secret Lair.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I'm just trying to, give it the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, so I'm gonna just say that the Ghostly Prison, that artwork, is on par with the Glizzy cart and the stuff from Spider-Man. The pigeon.
I think it's kind of funny. Does it fit Magic? No, not one bit, but
I think it's
um,
for you if you're a fan of The Office. You're gonna buy
I
it.
like The Office, but I wouldn't buy this.
Oh, okay.
Now, is that because I don't really see any value in these? Or is it just because I feel like it takes me out of the game playing these kinds of cards? Because, like,
So I'll tell
okay,
you what though, it would be worse if they weren't just like reprints of other cards. Most of them are just different artworks for already existing cards. There's like two of them that aren't.
see,
They,
I like that though. I think that's how Secret Lair should be.
just reprints with different arts.
Yeah,
I agree.
because then you
100%.
have the problem where you get these goofy cards that are now like, well, they're not going to be put into like standard or like, you know, see
Yeah.
professional play, but it's like you can introduce something wacky that doesn't belong in Magic, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like it can ruin a game. I think.
Yeah, it could
Most
not make
most
any
secret
sense.
layers are just reprints though. Like very rarely do they come out with like
Yeah, they're usually like the one legendary creature in the set that's new,
yeah.
or planeswalker, or whatever they're doing here.
I would run this swords to plowshares in a deck, just because it's not like it's a swords. You play it, it's gone. It's not sitting there on the battlefield, you know,
Yeah, looking
looking
at
all
Dwight with a
silly
six
and
pack,
goofy.
and muscular Dwight holding up a turnip or whatever the hell
Okay,
that is.
The size of his
so
head, yeah.
it's a beat. Okay,
Whatever, dude.
he's a beat
It's a,
farmer.
that's a big beat.
So
Excuse us.
you
Yeah.
two haven't seen the show,
We didn't plant those on Farming Simulator.
but um, the Recyclops eco-friendly, what it flips into is kind of funny if you've seen the show.
Oh, I didn't
So-
even realize that you can flip. I don't know what the other side looks like. Damn, they don't show it here.
Yeah, you gotta. Oh, why? It's not flipping.
Bummer. I know it has a little symbol there. It's not flipping.
Yeah.
Dumb.
All right, so office is kind of well, what's the vote? Pass.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm passing on that office.
All right.
I don't like the turnip. Okay,
Okay, Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. So
Album
I
art,
have
to be
like mixed.
specific.
I have, yeah, Almar. I have mixed feelings about this one because. Actually, no, I don't. I like this one, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they all look like zombies, and I like zombies. And I would use these artworks in my zombie deck.
This is. Now I know this isn't Magic the Gathering art, but it does remind me of Magic the Gathering art a lot, and I wish we could see more art like this
Yeah,
going
I
forward.
mean it's fitting though. Like it makes sense. I know Secret Lair is not really supposed to make sense. You know, it is what it is, but we touched on like things like that in the last video, so definitely go check that video, the first Talon Talk out. But some things just don't make sense. These ones, they make sense to me. I think all the artworks are cool. I don't think there's one here that I don't like. Even in the Iron Maiden Eddie Unchained, the artworks are cool.
Yeah.
The
So
I only have one problem with it.
Iron Maiden one is awesome.
So I only have one
Yeah.
problem with the album art one. None of the cards are really that great. The artwork's amazing, but none of the cards are like insane.
Well,
They're
I
kind of
mean,
like they're mid. They're kind of like mid.
yeah, I mean, Animate Dead and Grave Titan.
Eh.
it almost seems like they were trying
Hater.
to match like the name of a card to the art.
Oh yeah, I didn't
You
even
know what I
think about it
mean?
like that. Yep.
Which, I think is a good idea.
Yeah, Unearth. Ethan, you're literally saying that the cards in here are mid, and like all of them are in my zombie deck. You're pissing me off, dude.
What are
My
you talking
zombie
about?
deck is not mid, dude. I am proud of that deck. I built that deck from scratch, dude, with no help.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about it in terms of I'm paying $40 for this whole set. Yeah, the artwork's cool, but like that's
Yeah, in
it.
terms of
You're right.
dollars, it's not.
I would rather just buy the cheaper versions of the cards.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like the artwork's cool, but like what you're paying for it and the kind of cards you're getting, it's mid. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
it's mid.
I'm still upset.
All right, so we'll just go back to the Eddie Unchained since you already brought
Yeah.
it up.
I think the Iron Maiden card is
Insane.
just
So-
awesome. I
so-
can't even read what it does on here, but the artwork on that is crazy.
Windfall, Iron Maiden and
Windfall
Mind
is cool.
Crank are all three of them are from an artist that I really like, so I can get down with this set.
Yeah. I just wish the thing I'm a little upset about for the Iron Maiden is. Oh, never mind, because these are just reprints.
Yep.
Okay. Well, at least the album art ones were. Eddie Unchained, I think.
No,
The Wind.
no, they're all reprints. Iron Man's in the game and Windfall's in it.
Yeah,
Oh.
the only one I wasn't sure about was Iron Maiden itself.
Oh.
I like the Captain Nagathrod. It's very similar to the actual artwork, but they just added Eddie into it. So, and then the accuser art.
Yeah, they're all cool. They really are.
I would just want the Windfall because I think I like that spell.
Yeah.
Wish I could read that, but it's okay.
What is it? Does everybody
yeah,
discards their hand, and whoever discards the most cards, everybody draws that many cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ooh.
So,
yeah,
if you're
Too bad it's green.
short-handed, you can.
it's blue.
It is
It's two in blue.
Dude, it looks like a forest from where I'm looking at it.
So
Anyway,
Eddie Unchained gets a
I know?
pass from me.
Yeah, I give it a
Yeah.
pass. Give it the old pass. Okay,
What's
so
next year?
the Chaos Vault, Dan.
All
Okay.
right, so
Yeah.
this is another one of those things because there is a format called Dan. I don't know how you play it.
I don't know any. I never heard of it.
This is news to me.
Yeah.
Apparently, you have like multiple Dans in a deck. I don't know. I don't know the whole rules behind it. I watched it. Somebody play it once, and it confused the hell out of me.
All right, I'll tell you what. Next on the list here is is Furby. Dude.
Number one.
Oh yeah, the first one. Yeah, what is this?
Nula.
Dude. I don't even have words for this, bro. This
Can we
is
just
like
move on?
one. This is like Lisa Frank vomit on Furbies.
dude. Like
However,
I wish the Soul Ring was cool. It's probably the coolest
all
one, but
of these cards are worth having if you're building a deck or if you want to throw them in. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I guess yeah, you're right, but I don't like it.
dude, God,
It's hard to
hate that.
separate from
I hate that
the
you're
card.
right.
My whole problem though is what we're getting like the 150th different printing of Soul Ring.
Hey,
Like, can we give Soul Ring a break?
no,
Not
Soul
unless
Ring's
they stop
important.
putting it in precons.
Hey, stop that. I need all the
There's-
Soul Rings I could get. Every time I build a new
There-
deck, I don't have a Soul Ring.
There's a
I'm
group
not.
of people.
I'm not. Oh, sorry.
There's a group of people that think Soul Ring should be banned, and the other group that's like,
Yeah, the Professor.
no, I want it.
The Professor wants Soul Ring banned.
Like it's a mana rock that everybody can afford. That's good.
Yeah.
So like,
The problem with most people about that is in the 99, like it's added in every 99. So technically, you're only
It's
having
98.
98 cards. That's where everybody has a problem with it.
I will say, though, that you don't... And this is just in my experience of playing monocolored decks. I feel like you don't... A Soul Ring is not necessary in a monocolored deck. Like, you don't need it in there if you can... Because, like, I never really had trouble getting lands out where I was like, damn, I needed this and that. I mean, there's a couple times, but in a monocolor, I just feel like...
that's a good point.
you don't need it as much. In my experience, though. Like, I only use 2 monocolor decks, so.
I think it just depends on what you're running because I don't have a Soul Ring in my Almanac deck, but that's because it's a
But you
lands
have
deck.
landfall, so you don't even need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it just depends. So, like, I don't think it's needed in every kind of deck, but it's definitely nice to have. I mean, I forget. There was. I forget what deck I have that I was playing with for a minute because I didn't have a Soul Ring. I feel like it was Captain America, but I don't remember. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't remember.
on to the
Next
next Furby. Go ahead, you say it.
Furby the Gathering. Real
That
original.
dude, that makes me mad. We had to go that far and call it Furby
So-
the Gathering.
I looked at this list last night, and I didn't even notice this tormenting voice art, which I think is hilarious.
Tormenting voice. As additional
Yeah.
cost to cast this spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards.
Oh, I don't care what it does. I'm just the
Oh.
art on it is
Oh,
Insane.
so he's about to attack
Really
the
silly.
goblins? Yeah. Looks like a Furby Godzilla coming in here to attack some goblins. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's like a throwback to when you played with a Furby and all it would just sit there and talk, and annoy you to death.
You played with a Furby?
You guys never had a Furby as a kid?
I
did.
didn't have a Furby.
I had an all white one.
I had, I think, 2 of them. One, my mom and dad both bought one each.
Well, okay.
You had to be there in the time.
I
Yeah,
was.
totally.
Dude,
What kind of millennial are you?
I'm just saying.
dude, Cody, we literally grew up together. I was there.
So you don't remember my Furby?
I feel like once you said it was white, I feel like I remember it, but I'm judging you now. But listen, the at MagicCon, we completely avoided the Furby
We did.
secret lair
We
like
did.
stand or whatever. Like we didn't even go to it. There was zero
Yeah, I guess
interest
so
in it.
because I didn't see it in the video.
Yeah, no, it was just I couldn't get myself to go over there. Furby Secret
Well-
Lair number 3.
Well, hold on. We
The-
didn't even talk about the cards really.
Oh god, dude, I'm sorry.
Um,
Back to Furby the
Phyrexian
Gathering.
Arena.
Phyrexian Arena is not that bad.
Tomio's safekeeping is pretty good too.
Yeah, and Miscast is not a bad blue counterspell. As far as value, again, not really sure, but
Yeah, I don't know either.
playability.
If you want the values, you're gonna have
It's
to
there.
look them up yourself.
Okay, now we can go to the next one. Odd bodies.
Yeah.
Now this is the one I'm kind of interested in because it is kind of cool in a way.
I left the chat. I think
Well, I mean-
I think the artworks are better than the other ones, but
You have Hullbreaker Horror, which is an insane finisher and commander.
Mm-hmm.
Serum Vision's great sorcery. But the one that I'm more interested in is the Umbra Sphere Manifest because I kind of want to build him up. He's an interesting commander.
can we just talk about how ugly that card is?
Which one?
It's
The Umbris.
Oh.
it's weird that there's 2 mouths, but maybe that's what part of what makes it sickening.
I mean, it's supposed to be a nightmare horror.
Yeah.
I would have rather them have done a Gremlins secret lair than Furby.
It might be coming. Maybe next Halloween.
Yeah. I feel like there was a reference to the gremlins in Duskmorn. There might have been a gremlin creature. I mean,
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I heard something about Gremlins.
yeah, you know what? It does feel like they already did that.
So you want me to
Have to look
mention a
that up.
comment that's underneath these things here?
A comment.
Yeah. This thing says
okay.
I didn't even know they were here. I just was looking to see if there was something funny. They're not even selling to casual players anymore. They're exclusively targeting the whales and hoarders.
The whales.
Was it ever too much to ask to have at least a little restraint? Oh God. Okay, this one, so disgusting. Seeing this, the PlayStation, and the Universes Beyond sets to release, what these morons do to my beloved game. Okay, first off, let's not call Wizards of the Coast morons, okay? Because they have brought us this game that we love so much. They might not always make the best of decisions in coming out with Secret Lairs and Universes Beyond, but that's just my opinion. But don't sit here and talk about how they're morons. You don't have to play this game. That end of the comments.
Well, yeah, I agree. But, when your favorite hobby starts becoming something that you don't recognize anymore, you're going to feel a certain type of way.
Right, but
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you don't have to use any of these cards. Right? We're
right.
here, we give our opinions on it, whatever. Who knows? Maybe I will use a Furby card. It depends. I don't know.
Well, I
Like,
think the problem comes along with that is they make something like this, it becomes popular, then they make it into a set. Well, then if you play like standard, if you play like games that are current, you're kind of forced to play it then.
yeah, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't have really strong opinion on Secret Lair as much as I do for sets. Like, just to go back to the Spider-Man real quick, that was a big disappointment because I was excited for it and it wasn't good enough. Obviously, if you want to know more of our thoughts on that, you got to go watch the first Talon Talk episode. All right, let's move on here to the next.
Hold on. I got something to say.
Oh. You find a
So,
comment?
to me, like I didn't even know about Secret Lairs until after I got back into Magic.
Yeah,
And
same.
when I first found out about them, I thought it was like if you wanted cards that were designed by a specific artist, you could just go out and buy them in the set. And I think it still is that, but now we're including like all these IPs like Furby, Iron Maiden, The Office. So where does that like original art and then an artist rendition of Dwight from The Office, where's that line? And how do we like not cross that?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
Secret Lair was intended like that. I think the very first Secret Lair was around The Walking Dead.
Oh, it's
Was
that
it the
new
first
Secret
one?
Lair.
I think so. I believe it was The Walking Dead they did first. Or I could be wrong. They might have been doing this a lot long before then. But that was the first like mainstream Secret Lair that was out of Magic's universe.
That was
The
I was gonna
first
say that's the first Universes Beyond, right?
Yeah.
Universes Beyond.
The first Secret Lair series for Magic the Gathering launched on December 2nd, 2019. This series featured unique artwork and themes, and it was the first full foray into selling single reprints directly to players by Wizards of the Coast. Each drop was available for a limited time, creating a sense of exclusivity among collectors. So it wasn't a specific thing. It was just Wizards making their own reprints of cards.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because one of the biggest fears was that Wizard was going to use cards that were on the reserve list in that.
Okay.
All right, so the next Secret Lair, the PlayStation drop. First one for PlayStation drop is The Last of Us Part 1. I think these all come out on the same day, actually. The first one we're going to talk about is Last of Us Part 1. I'm a little disappointed in The Last of Us 1. There could have been more
This is the first time
zombie-looking
I'm
cards.
reading these cards.
Yeah, same. I mean, I read a couple of them,
So-
but...
I will say this: I don't care about the Last of Us video game. I hear the show's good. Maybe I'll watch it one day, but
The show was good until Season 2. Until the end of Season 2.
see,
Spoiler alert.
this is why I don't watch things until they're done.
Yeah, I do that a lot too. Yeah, but I don't really have much to say about the sequel or the Last of Us Part 1 or Part 2 really. Just the fact that there's some zombies, but they're just reprints.
There's only one reprint in the part 1, and there's 2 reprints in the part 2.
Yeah.
All the other ones are actually unique cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just not interested in that one for some reason. I'm more interested in Furby.
I
Wow.
I can appreciate
Wow.
I can appreciate them making brand new commanders. For the people that want that.
At some point though, we gotta let's tone it down a little bit. You know?
Yeah. Reel it
I mean,
back.
we just got flooded with legendary creatures in the Spider-Man set.
Yeah, and probably like 10% of them are even worthwhile using.
Yeah. Do you anything in part 2 that piques anybody's interest? I don't really. I mean, I like that Ellie's rage, but that's just a dictate of
Erebos.
Erebos. Yeah. Which
I mean,
I don't know
I'll
if
say
I
it.
have that card.
Abby's kind of cool because you get to make zombie tokens based on how much
Yeah.
you cast.
Yeah, but like, you give Abby to another player.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Never mind.
Yeah. So like, what are we doing?
Well, this has partner, so I assume it works with something else.
Uh, I think it's
That
anything
doesn't-
that has partner.
Yeah, it would be anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it probably works in tandem with another card from this set.
Oh,
So
wait.
that's not just
Yeah, you're right, because it says partners survivors. It doesn't just say partners. So I think it has to say partner survivors for you to use it.
right. So they won't be able to partner with previous commanders that released with partner.
Yeah. At least that's what it looks like.
Interesting choice.
Pass.
Yeah, it's a pass for me.
Same.
Uncharted.
Never played
I don't-
Uncharted. Never seen
yeah.
the movie.
You know what actually the movie was a fun watch. But you know what I think about Uncharted? I think that it was like knockoff of Tomb Raider. Even though Uncharted was a big deal though. But like Tomb Raider's cooler. Nathan Drake ain't got shit on Lara Croft, that's all I'm saying. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they-
I didn't read any of these cards either.
There's
Chain
nothing
reaction's good.
great.
Midnight Clock is okay.
I do like the El Dorado sarcophagus. Creatures you control have lifelink.
Passionate Archaeologist. Oh, that's an enchantment.
Yeah, I think Nathan Drake is the only commander in that. Yeah. So everybody gets a part 1 and a part 2 and 7 different parts of their secret lair, but Uncharted has 5 games and we only have 5 cards coming out.
For each
I'm
game?
not upset. I'm just saying. Yeah, for each game.
I could see myself adding Nathan Drake to my pirate deck.
I can see that.
Even
I can see
though
that.
most cards that steal other cards don't require you to have the same color mana. So, anyway,
Yeah. Pass.
God of War.
Pass. Yeah, it's kind of.
God of War. Okay. So this is the Greek one. I thought Kratos was cool until I read the card for the 5th time. I don't want to give other creatures haste, or opponents' creatures haste. However, okay. They missed with this card, and I'm going to tell you why. It should have been all creatures have haste, and opponents' creatures are goaded.
Mm,
That's too overpowered.
Dude, you give all creatures haste, and then what? And then you just get attacked by.
I'm only saying that because Kratos is a 3-drop.
So get rid of double strike, give him goad or whatever they call it, and all creatures have haste.
I'm thinking you have to increase his casting amount then.
That's
Like
fine. If that's what would have had to be done,
make
I
him like
think
a 6-drop or something like that.
yeah. I just unless you can like pump him up real quick for something. I don't know. It was cool at first, and then I just was like, I don't know how to use that.
well, I mean, with the double strike, he does hit for 4.
Yeah. I
And
guess.
well, the whole thing with he deals damage to that player based on the number of creatures that didn't attack. That's kind of cool because a lot of people just put creatures into play that they don't necessarily attack with. They just want to use their abilities.
Yeah, in a way, that is almost like goading. Like, if you don't attack, well, then your creatures are. Or
I guess you
those
might be
creatures
changing
are going to be hurting you.
my mind on this card.
I
Now that
mean,
we're talking about it.
it seems like a very classic red card to me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I also think the artwork is sick.
yeah, okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Do you like the original look of Kratos or like the newer bearded version of Kratos?
Original.
Yeah, I same.
I like the bearded look.
I just
So
have
I
the
feel
most
like
memories of the first games.
the original, you know, Kratos, it definitely fits like the Greek theme, and now I feel like the bearded Kratos fits the like Norse theme they're going with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, they did the God of War Ragnarok, didn't they?
yeah,
Yeah.
But I honestly I should go back and like play them because once they started coming out for like PS4 or PS3, I kind of stopped because I didn't have the PS3. I just had the Xbox One or Xbox 360, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now I got the
okay.
PS4, I should go back and play, or PS5. I should go back and play. They're probably good games. I'm sure.
I'll
Uh,
say one last thing: the original God of War was like
it was peak.
it was almost like not like okay first person shooter, but it was almost like the Halo for the PlayStation.
Oh, it was their exclusive. It was
Yeah,
like
like it,
you
and it was
got
good. Like it
yeah,
looked good. It was a good game.
yeah. There was man, incredible game. It really is. Everything in this Greek one is red. Everything in here is red.
Yeah, I kind of would have expected some white, but based on the cards, they all seem to
Yeah, man, you put me
fit
back
that red
interested
theme.
in this card, dude.
I mean, the whole first 3 games of God of War is just about rage. So
Yeah.
red kind of works with that.
Man, you really got me back into that card now. I'm gonna have to look more into it again. Yo, look at that, Cody. You hit it. You hit the nail right on the head, dude. The next God of War secret lair is Norse. There's Kratos with a beard.
I didn't even know this.
This time you
So we
have
got red and
Kratos and his son. Red and blue.
Freya, Queen of the Valkyries.
That's the one that I'm interested in. 'Cause that's cool.
Fairies, Ageless Insight, Fairies. Oh. Also, they doubled up on a card here. They did 2 artworks for it.
Wait, what? You're telling me
Mimir's
as long
Ancient
as
Wisdom?
she's... You're telling me as
sorry.
long as Freya is on the field, you prevent all damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures?
Yeah.
Damn. That's nice. And creatures
Oh,
you control.
I was going to say, that sounds like one of those god cards. It is one of those god cards.
Yeah, I actually don't know that many god cards, honestly.
So,
Mimir's Ancient Wisdom. Bro,
So we
why
have-
do we have 2 of those?
that's what I
I
just
think
said.
I think that's a flip
Sorry.
card. And I'm not saying flip as in like you flip it during the game. Like you can pick either side. Because during the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, there was a Jurassic Park command tower that you flipped, and depending upon it was, I think it was the Welcome Center at one of the Jurassic Parks, and it was either the one that was not overrun with dinosaurs or the one that was overrun with dinosaurs. It was just kind of like your preference.
Oh, I like that.
All right.
Not good if you're playing with doubles or clear sleeves, though.
Yeah, yeah. No one here's ever done that.
Yeah, you. All right. I think that there's... Oh, this one. Never played this game, but next secret lair is Horizon Forbidden West. I say
Ahoy.
I don't really have a problem with this one because of dinosaurs. Oh, never mind. They're just golems. I thought they would at least be some dinosaurs in here,
I
but I guess not.
I like this set in a way because I like artifacts. The Blightsteel Colossus, of course, everybody knows that one.
I want
That's the
that.
obvious reason for buying this. Meteor Golem is pretty good if you run a blink deck.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Blinky, blinky.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a solid one.
I have a few good cards in there, I guess.
Yeah, it looks good to me. I don't know anything about Horizon Forbidden West, but
Yeah, I played it
it
a
doesn't
little
look
bit.
like The Office. So,
Yeah. So the next one is a game I wanted to play and we never did because they don't ever put this game on sale. Ghost of
Yes.
Tsushima. I think
was
it's
looking.
cool.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was looking at this last night. The Jin Saki Ghost of Tsushima. That
Hmm.
that would be pretty cool as a commander. There's a lot of like different effects you can do with it. Like either making a human deck with him or a human slash samurai deck with
Yeah.
him. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
like,
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I like the art in this set.
Yeah. I think.
Oh, I do like that Castle Shimura.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah,
didn't
I
see
like
that
the
one.
I like the art on that too.
And I thought Ghostly Flicker was a white card.
Are you thinking of ephemerate? I think it's called.
Yes, I am. Would you like to read a comment from this, Steven?
I would. Oh, would you like me to read it, or do you want to read it?
You.
Oh, okay.
I figured you would pick out a good one here.
So this one has to do with The Last of Us. And I just like the first part of this. Joel is probably the most 2025 MTG card I can think of. Just thought that was fun. A Secret Lair specific card based off of another IP that's designed for Commander and is overly balanced through including a parasitic partner restriction, and this ability triggers once each turn. I honestly can't think of what else it could include.
I sense a lot of sarcasm from Doofus.
Yeah, I'm not going to give these people the satisfaction of saying their... Oh, you said their name. I thought you were just calling them a doofus.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's a good one. Are you ready for this one? Since we're mentioning names. Mr. Haunter here. Endless trash. That's... a reply to his comment. You trippin'. These cards are actually good. Born Upon the Wind, Ghostly Flicker, Farseek, Ganjo Castle, Tarian's Soul Cleaver. I'm pretty sure all of the Kratos Secret Lair, Greek Secret Lair, and quite bit more cards are borderless for the first time. Like what? Okay, for the record, I can read. The way that this was typed, it was horrible.
I'm surprised there were actually commas in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know my whole problem with that comment is though he's talking like somebody's buying every single secret layer drop in this. It's what you're spending $200 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't agree or disagree with any of these people. Let's just do one more comment here. It's a company. They exist to make money.
Agreed.
We'll just leave it at that.
It is hard to argue with that.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's because of people like us that they keep making these things because we keep buying them. And at the end of the day, you know, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Don't complain about it and then go buy it anyway if that's how you really feel. Okay. So that's it for Secret Lair. We have, and I'm not going to lie, I'm pissed at this. The Final Fantasy holiday release. I don't know the cards that are in this, what new cards. I see them here. I can't read them, but I will say, haven't we had enough Final Fantasy?
They are doing what every company is doing these days and milking it until
I just like it
nothing
broke.
left.
It broke Magic once. Let's not do it again.
Okay, so
Now look, you're going to release Final Fantasy, and then you're going to release Spider-Man. Look what Final Fantasy did to Spider-Man, and then you're going to release Final Fantasy something Final Fantasy again, and then you're going to release Avatar. We're just shitting in our own backyard here.
I think they didn't intend to release this until they saw how poorly Spider-Man did. That's my take.
Well, what?
Never
This is a
released
scene
this?
box, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Multiple
So there's
scene
4.
boxes.
Yeah, 4 scene boxes.
And a bundle. There's a bundle specifically for the holiday set with like a different chocobo, I think it is. Or the
Yeah,
chocobo commander.
The special commander bundle, a chocobo bundle. They had some rainbow foil cards. I don't know what they're calling those, but they look like rainbow foil. Here's the. Wow, actually, I lost my train of thought. Oh, do we have like a price on this yet? Does anybody know what this is gonna cost?
I haven't looked, so I couldn't.
It's probably gonna be through the freaking roof. How much were those Spider-Man scene boxes?
45.
Yeah, these will be 145.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sick
Honestly,
over
okay.
it.
So I'm scrolling here, and at the end of
I like the
these
Chocobo
scene
life counter.
boxes, they're releasing another commander deck.
The Cloud.
A commander bundle is also coming.
The hell's a
Yeah.
commander bundle?
I think it's gonna be.
Get your hands on the original PC release of Final Fantasy VII, a limit break MTG Final Fantasy Commander deck, and a promotional printing of Cloud Midgar Mercenary, featuring original art from the game.
It comes with Final Fantasy VII.
I guess so.
So wait, that's based on the original pre-con that came out, or is that?
Yeah, it appears that way. But you
What's
just
this
gotta.
based on the original PC release of Final Fantasy VII?
Well, they're talking about the game, like the artwork of the game.
Oh.
But I'm asking, like, is this like another separate pre-con deck, or is this just the same one that came out but with alternate artwork?
Seems like the latter there, because this. I'm looking at this packaging and it looks the exact same as what I remember. It's the same Cloud X Soldier.
I'm just
I don't
upset
like it.
about it.
I don't
I
like
just like I had enough Final Fantasy, dude. And I know it was
Yeah.
only one set, but like I feel like it's so hyped that it's gonna take away from whatever else comes out. And that's what happened last time. So
Do we have a release date for this?
it. It's in December.
no, I think is it? I thought it was before Avatar.
It's December, I think.
Okay.
I think it's December 15th.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, everybody freaks out about trying to get their hands on these scene boxes. This Chocobo bundle. Paradise
I do
Chocobo.
like the Chocobo life counter.
Yeah.
But Ethan could
I like the
just
colors.
3D print one of those.
I could. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I could see people getting all up in arms about this again, and then we all forget about Lorwyn coming out a month later.
I tell you what, I'm not forgetting about Warwind.
I have
Right.
here.
I don't
Avatar.
think people will forget about it, but I think it's going to be overshadowed by this, possibly.
Well, I don't know, because like
December 5th.
I feel like Edge of Eternities wasn't really overshadowed by Final Fantasy because it was in universe, but I don't know. It just
Spider-Man maybe appreciate Final Fantasy a little bit more.
What are you shaking your head for?
dude, because like I just like wasn't thinking about how disappointing Spider-Man was, and then you made me remember.
Trying to block it from his mind.
Trying to find a funny comment here. I cannot. More Final Fantasy, including a Chocobo-themed Bird of Paradise. I'm getting tempted to make the Chocobo deck again. Shut up. He gives us poop about Chocobo. It's just like, God, all these... Dude, nobody's saying anything bad about Final Fantasy. That makes me... It was good for the business. I can't say it wasn't, but it's
Final
like, damn.
Fantasy fans are a very happy.
Gotta step away for 1 second.
They got nothing bad to say.
Makes me wonder though. Do you think that Vivi is gonna get banned if they're selling another reprint of him already?
I mean, why would he get banned though? There's only like...
So, in the next month, they're planning to ban Agatha Soul Calder and Vivi is what everybody's expecting because it's taking over standard.
Dude, I will tell you this though: if Vivi gets banned for Commander, Vivi is banned at this house.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm still bringing Vivi.
You could bring it, but Vivi's got to watch from the deck box.
Never.
I'm just kidding. We don't care about banned cards here. Certain
Yeah.
banned cards.
Hang on, don't just say that.
Yeah, we care about some. But we don't really make big deals about things in our friend pod.
Oh,
I
actually, Ethan, this guy commented saying it. Excuse me. Looks like they won't ban Vivi now, at least not until this sold out.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, why are you
That's
reprinting it
true.
if you're gonna ban it?
Yeah, I didn't think about that until it just clicked in my head. Because what? Typically, when a card gets banned, the value fucking
Plummets. Yeah.
yeah. That's why everybody was
I don't know.
sending
mean-
death threats to everybody in the Magic community. What was that, like a year ago now?
Dude, that's crazy.
When
It's not even that deep.
Was
Jeweled
it over?
Lotus.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Jeweled Lotus, Dockside
It was-
Extortionist.
It was
And,
yeah, it was more than one.
Was it Mana Vault?
I think
No.
so.
Oh, maybe.
It was Mana Confluence. I don't. Look it up if you're interested in that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I read somewhere that somebody had a binder. He had like 10 mana. If it's Mana Vault, he had 10 Mana Vaults, a couple Docksides, and a couple Jewel Lotus, and his collection estimated to be around like $10,000. As soon as that ban went out, his collection dropped to like $2,000. Like it
Wow.
completely screwed him.
that's
Yeah.
like buying Bitcoin and then forgetting your password.
Kinda.
I don't know.
All right. Well, we have hit our hour mark, Cody. Do you still want to transition into this AI thing, or you want to hold it off to next week, or
I think I want to at least touch on it because
Go-
maybe
touch
it's
away?
just my personal YouTube feed and whatnot. But I've been getting a lot of video essays and this and that about AI in general, and like how it's really split down the middle now. It's like people who say AI is taking jobs, AI music, AI art is all slop, and the other half are saying get used to it because it's not going anywhere
yeah,
and you better start adapting to it.
yeah.
And
mean, like assuming cabinet positions in Albania.
so I just wanted to talk about like the art, I guess, side of it, or I'll say the creator side of it. You know, YouTubers, artists, musicians.
It's definitely
I
not
kinda-
make. Go ahead.
I kind of have to agree with the side that says you better get used to it because it really is not going anywhere.
It's not unless they ban it somehow. But it's
And
too convenient for people.
I don't think you
it is.
could. I don't think you could do something like that. Like, it's already ingrained in the system. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I think YouTube has made a good first step, and I'd have to look more into this. But from what I heard is fully AI videos can't be monetized.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So
And you have to. They also do that thing when you upload to check, like, is anything in this video AI, something or whatever, you know. And
so at least that slows down the AI slop train on YouTube. You know,
I mean, it
think
definitely
they
does
also
take
kinda had to
away-
do something to keep creators from leaving their platform. you
Yeah.
know?
But it does take away from the artist though, because now you have people. I mean, I have you, but like for me, I don't know how to make thumbnails or anything like that. But I have you for that. So if I was all by myself, I'd be inclined to use an AI generated thumbnail or whatever. And some people before AI, people would pay other people to do things like that. But now there's no reason. My
Yeah.
cat's going wild. But now they
No.
just pay $8 a month for Chat GPT Pro, and they could get as many AI generated videos or pictures or whatever, and that I think takes away. And you can't replace actual art from an actual artist, I think.
So, yeah, I'll agree with that last part there. Like, at least for now, AI can only replicate stuff that's already been made.
Right.
So, but yeah, like
So it's almost
it's
like
hard to justify, paying somebody to make your thumbnails or edits for you when you literally have a program that can do it faster and
Yep.
just as good for cheaper.
Yeah. But going back to what you just said a second ago about how AI can only pull from what's already been made. So there goes originality.
Right.
Because even though it might be different, it's been made somewhere. And how do you know that somebody that just chat GPT'd, a yellow snowball didn't get the same picture of a yellow snowball that I asked for?
Yeah.
You never know.
A year ago, you could look at AI generated images and be like, oh, yeah, the fingers are all messed up, or those aren't real
Yeah.
words in the background. But now we're getting to the point where
It's looking pretty.
what's that program that just came out? Soros?
Sora, dude. Did you
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah.
Dude, there was a thing I watched. Where I wasn't even going to bring this up, but since you did, I have to say something. There's a thing that I watched where they gave it a prompt, and this thing made an entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Characters were AI generated. Now, it looks like it's not... You could tell, but like... Dude, if I could... You know how cool it would be to just like prompt it and like you just made a movie for yourself? Now, obviously, again, it takes away from like other things, but it is pretty cool that it can do that. I'm not saying it's right, but
Yeah.
and I feel like it might be able to do things that, well, I guess the technology for certain things would have to be out in order for Sora to do it. I don't know. I think that that's crazy though, that they can make a whole movie with characters and everything like that. I saw that a few months ago. So,
Yeah. I'd
I
have
don't
to
know.
actually see one to judge it, fairly.
Yeah.
But
there is
my
one that's like a
opinion,
minute and a half long. I know it's not long, but it's like one of the first ones it did.
it probably wouldn't be very deep. It'd be very surface level kind of plot lines.
Yeah,
Uh,
for now though, you never know.
yeah, for now.
But then it's gonna
So,
take away from like our favorite actors
You're gonna
and
get
stuff like
AI
that. Like,
generated actors that you will follow.
yeah,
I don't know. I can't really
So-
get behind that.
so we're in our 30s here, right? We grew up way before any of this shit. But now, do you think kids will start looking up to like AI?
Oh, so I'm glad you brought this up. I think that AI is gonna hurt this generation and the generation to come, because AI completely takes away the ability to think for yourself and problem solve.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at
I
kids
agree.
now, kids now that are like 6, 7 years old. They, AI was hardly a thing when they were born, but now they're growing up as AI is starting, and they already only look at their tablets. They already know how to Google things. Most of them know what Chat GPT is. They know how to use calculators. Schools and like schools are already taking away the ability for kids to think for themselves by giving them laptops and tablets and stuff like that. That is a topic for another time. But yeah, I do
Yeah.
think it takes away the ability to problem solve and think for yourself.
Yeah. So I
You
guess to kind of wrap this AI thing up, um, how do you guys feel about it taking away jobs? So they say. I'll start because I want to talk about like artists who make their living off art. Uh, I mean, the way I see it, being an artist has always been a tough job. You know, it's
yeah
you're never guaranteed steady income, unless you've like made a good name for yourself. I'm not saying everybody, but you know, and now it's just harder. Almost like why even? I could see somebody just giving up on art completely, the way things are going with AI art these days.
yeah.
Because how are you supposed to compete? How?
So I have a counter argument to
If you
that.
can't beat them, join them.
Okay.
So this actually might be a good thing for the artists. Now, hear me out on this one. You're gonna get endless slop, endless soulless art from AI, right?
Uh huh.
All that's gonna do is drive up actual meaningful art from artists, drive the value of their creations higher. Because people are going to value that more than just getting crap from AI.
I see where you're coming from, and like I want to believe that, but in all reality, how many people actually care, or how many people actually want to go out and buy original art?
Okay, here I think I have a good point here.
And
Think
that's coming from
about
someone who does do that.
think about like just a company in general, like just say Pepsi. All right, they hire an entire graphic design team for their ad campaigns for whatever stuff they put out. Why why do they have to have a whole design team now if they could just AI generate the pictures?
What's funny you said that because Coca Cola already did that. They already made AI
Wow, imagine if I
commercials.
would have said Coke. but that's the thing. Like you have a team of like 6 people that now you only need one person for just to operate the computer. That to me is taking obviously taking away jobs. So I don't agree with all that because then eventually what does that mean just for the economy?
Well, I think that is part of the problem. You know, everything is more expensive in these last 5 years, significantly more
Yeah.
expensive. So where are they going to cut costs first? Wherever AI lets them. It's not just the art.
Yeah. Yep.
You
I
get
mean as soon
self-driving vehicles going.
and as
There's
soon
Well,
another.
as
yeah,
I mean
think
they already
about.
have it started with the self checkouts at
I,
grocery
I,
stores and
I was gonna say, think about everybody who's gotten into coding programs. What do you need programmers for anymore? The AI could do it in
yeah.
2 minutes
You
instead
could
of taking an entire
literally.
week.
So I did a thing on ChatGPT where I told it to make me an HTML that had to do with, it was like dinosaurs and robots or something. I was just messing around, and like all I did was copy and paste it into my address bar, and I had a website. Yeah, it was crazy, but I mean, just wait until they figure out how to make robots cheaper, and then you have the AI robots that
The
can.
Rizbot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
But-
Rizbot?
Yeah. But you'll be able to go to the grocery store. You know, you do your curbside pickup, and it's not even a person wheeling out your cart. It's just a robot.
I'm telling you, we're turning into Wally. Everybody on the spaceship. We're all just gonna be sitting in chairs.
I mean,
I think
if I can keep doing
I-
this while sitting in my chair and making money, I'm okay with that.
I think you're right, absolutely right, Ethan. But I just don't want to believe it.
Skynet. It's gonna be
That-
Skynet
so,
before Wall-E.
I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, but like that, the thought of rogue AI terrifies me. Like, just think about this for a minute. You're taking something that can do millions of thoughts and just in seconds, it could just think of everything, and you give it access potentially to like, I don't want to go off the rails here, but like military stuff. Like that's world ending.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That terrifies me.
Especially because it would be able to access like nuclear things. Did you ever see the movie Eagle
Well-
Eye with Shia LaBeouf?
No.
Dude, the AI kind of like takes over and like frames him for murder or frames him for something. You should watch it. It's like came out like 2012 or something. Good movie.
Check that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean AI. It's I think it's cool. I think it's cool to a point. I think it can be utilized in certain things. I think it's so it's so hard to give an opinion about it because like I like using it for some things, but I don't like what it does to like it does to people as far as their jobs and stuff.
Yeah. I'll say this. A year ago, I was like completely anti-AI art. Especially... Wait, what did I just say? Let me back up here a second. The AI and all that stuff. A year ago, I was completely anti-AI. That's what confused me. Anti-AI. But now, like having been doing this channel for like about 6 months now, it sucks when you finish a video and it's like, oh, I gotta do the thumbnail too, you know? Oh, I didn't take a picture when I was at his house. Guess I gotta make one, you know?
Okay, so here I have something to say for that. So you always make the thumbnails, like custom make our thumbnails, whatever,
Yeah.
right? So like I feel like
Even our
if
logos.
you the artist is utilizing the ChatGPT to help you or the AI, whatever you use, to help you make something that we all know you can already make yourself. Just helps you get it done quicker. I feel like that's okay. You know what I mean? But to
Yeah,
completely
and-
replace a person with a computer is wrong. But use it as a tool, not as a replacement.
I like
But
that.
Wow,
I think-
that you know what? That's from deep in the brain, dude. That quote of the day right there.
But here's a counter argument to that. Well, why wouldn't Cody just enlist another artist, pay him? I don't know.
I don't know if
$100.
you noticed this, Ethan, but we're currently not making any money from this channel.
I-
So
I'm not-
until we are,
I'm
we
not
can't
saying-
really afford that.
Exposed.
I'm not saying. I'm not in this specific situation or example. It's not a good one, but I'm saying like, if you're doing videos like this regularly and you're successful and you don't feel like doing that, why wouldn't you just contact another artist rather than using ChatGPT?
Well, a lot of creators do that.
Well, that's what I mean.
they-
So like,
Like, not to like toot my own horn here, but I think we're kind of lucky that I know how to use Photoshop, Premiere Pro. all
Yeah,
of
so
that.
let me ask you this though. When you search up a thumbnail and you use AI for your help, do you just take that thumbnail it gives you and plug it in as the thumbnail and that's it? Or do you then proceed to add something to it that wasn't added by the AI?
So
Because
I've
I
only-
have yet to see ChatGPT come up with a perfect thumbnail that doesn't need any editing.
yes, And I think part of that is just like my personal preference. Like, I like certain things about this, but it doesn't look like something I would do, or like I would change this to make it
Yeah.
my own. So I've only used it like a few times, and it's always been just as like inspiration on like how to
Yeah.
lay out the thumbnail.
See,
Like
and
put
I
this
think,
here, put that there,
yeah. And I
and
think
then I
that
can clip and stretch.
I think using it like that is fine. Because that just saves you time and you go and make it your own anyway. Because it
Yeah, and
never puts out a perfect image.
I don't feel like disingenuous about doing that either. Because at the end of the day, I still put in the work and the skills.
Yeah.
But
Which
I'm
reminds
starting to
us, when we're done
feel
with this
like
video here, you're going to have to make us a thumbnail.
right. So you could see how even if you started out being anti AI, it's like, well, it's either I gotta hire somebody that I can't afford, or I pop onto this website, type in a prompt, and 30 seconds later, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's really hard to argue that.
It is. But I like I said before, I think it's okay to use it as a tool, but not a replacement.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write
that's
that on the whiteboard on the fridge. I like that quote.
yeah. So that's where I stand. I just thought it was interesting because I felt so strongly about it one way, and now I'm slowly going the other way.
Yeah. See, that's the great thing about opinions, dude, is that you can always change your mind.
Yes.
We listen and we don't judge.
Where to? Oh, our Snapchat group
Oh yeah.
is named
Yep.
something like that, right? I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
where
what
did
it's
I hear
called.
that before?
All right. Well, I think that's it, boys. I think that's it for episode 2 of Talon Talk.
Got a little deep there.
A little bit, dude. I'm almost inclined to make the AI section a separate video. That was
Uh,
like 22 minutes on its own, but I don't know. We'll see. Probably not.
yeah, I guess we really didn't talk about how AI art could be used in Magic, but I think that could be a separate. Maybe we wait till the day they actually do it to start talking about that.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, thanks for watching episode 2 of Talon Talk. Be sure to check out episode 1 and get our thoughts on Universes Beyond. Check out all of our shorts, all of our box openings, our wonderful Spider-Man box opening. We should have another box opening either. I don't know
It's
what
actually
day.
live right now.
It's live right now. Wow, I didn't even know our video was uploaded. Look at that.
I
Yeah,
completely
so it's
forgot
live
'cause I
right
just
now.
jumped on here.
It'll be down in that corner somewhere at the end of this, and yeah, just give us a
I
like,
made that thumbnail
comment,
myself.
subscribe, and if you want to hate in our comments. Till next time, boys. I'd like to log off. I have no funny quote for this one. We're just gonna have to end it.